All right, hi ladies. So congratulations on getting your first ever package for mascara. So this video is gonna be teaching you just the basics, okay? So I have my compact here and I have all my colors. So I have my highlight, my contour, my lip and cheek, and then I added the bronzer. But if you have an illuminator or something different, I'll be showing that as well, okay? So I'm just gonna grab my one brush. This is the Buffy brush, but if you have the 30-second hack, I recommend using the pointed end. You can even use a dome end as well if you want for applying the makeup. Either way is totally fine. All right, so I'm just going to lightly just press the brush into here, and now I'm just going to stipple this all over my face. And the reason I stipple is so I get really nice coverage compared to doing this where it just spreads out the product. But when you stipple it, it helps you not use as much product, especially for those that want a more full coverage. And then even light coverage, so even if you're using like the Best Blend Forever brush to apply your makeup, you still want to stipple, because if you do streaking motions, then it's going to just cause it to spread out, and then you're going to have to use more product. So yeah, just stippling is just like this little quick dotted motions, okay? Oh, my skin's looking so much better. I love this makeup so much. But yeah, and just so you know, it took me a good 3 times to get used to how much makeup to put on the brush, how much my skin needed, and all the things. So if you don't like nail it the first time, that's okay. And I grew up playing with makeup all the time. Cream is just a little different, and once you get used to it, it will be so fast. So I'm trying to make this 5 minutes or less for you guys, because I don't want this taking up all your time. But there we go. So now I'm just kind of stippling too, especially if you have blemishes, you really want to stipple it there as well. So here is my foundation. I just don't want to forget about my nose or all the things. Okay, now I'm going to flip my brush over and I'm going to grab my contour here. Contour, I grab a little bit harder than I do the highlight. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go across my forehead. All right. Now, if you have a small or round shaped forehead, just keep your contour right here in the corners, or you can skip your forehead altogether. But I just recommend putting it here in the corners and then skipping the middle, and that's it. Okay, and then I usually end like about this much above my brows. Okay, and then I'm going to find my cheekbone here, or another way you can do it is like find that ear right here and just line up with that, or you can even make the fishy face and follow that line. All right, same thing on the other side, and you don't want to have the lines touch these lines, or else it's gonna make it look like an unnatural shadow, and we don't want that. We want these to appear like natural shadows. Okay, there we go. And then I'm just going to also do my jawline to get a really nice defined jawline as well. And then you also want to make sure you just drag it down your neck as well, so you don't have like a line like here on your jawline. It doesn't look pretty. Okay, and now I'm gonna take the tip of my brush, okay, or you can use your finger, and I'm just gonna create lines right here on the top side ridge of my nose. And hopefully I'm not going too fast. Feel free to pause this at any time. I'll show you too how to use your finger. You literally just go like that. Not super complicated at all. And then if you make it too dark, that's okay. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my finger again and then just create a line down the middle with my highlight. And this will just give you like a nice thin looking nose. Okay, now I'm gonna flip my brush back over to the other side, okay? And I'm going to grab this right here. This is the Tropicana lip and cheek color. Okay, it's just like so nice and soft and pretty. And you can choose either just to keep it here in this area. I like to have it go all the way back just because I love to see the color, and I feel like it stands out my face more when I do it all the way back. Okay, there we are. So I know it looks kind of crazy, but don't worry. And now I'm going to take my perfector sponge to do my bronzer. You can still use your brush, but using your perfector, use it damp though, don't use it dry. And then you can use this to spread it out. You can even use this brush and things, but I prefer to use the B-squared brush or your perfector sponge for applying your bronzer. But the B-squared is probably still my favorite, or like my go-to for how to apply it. And if you don't have the bronzer, that's okay. You just skip this step, and what you would do at this point is just start blending everything all together with your damp perfector sponge. Okay? And now I'm just going to start blending. I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer here as well. So yeah, I just put the bronzer pretty much like where my blush went. All on my forehead, pretty much anywhere you get sunburnt is where you're going to put bronzer, okay? And I'm just going to start blending everything together, make everything soften. I usually don't blend where I have blemishes though, I just leave that alone. Or if you have like a really red nose, I just put the foundation there and then set it with setting powder, and that's it. I just leave it alone because I have found that if I blend it, it kind of takes what the coverage that you need off. Okay, now I'm just gonna put my lip color on my lips. Just gonna use my finger. I love this color. And now I'll just show you illuminator. So you can use your finger or you can use your perfector sponge. And I'm just gonna put it right here on my cheekbones, like just like this top cheekbone right here. And then you can even put it on your nose right here. You can even use it as an eyeshadow, and even put it on your lips. There you go. Sorry, didn't mean to flip you off. All right, and then you just go through and blend and set with either a powder or your setting spray, and you are all done. So congratulations. I hope this video was helpful for you. Rewatch this as many times as you need to be able to perfect your routine. So have a great day, and please feel free to message me too if you have any further questions or things aren't looking right or if you're unsure, and I'd love to help you.